Have you ever stepped outside on a summer day, checked the thermometer, and thought, there is no way it's only 94 degrees? It feels much hotter than that. Well, that's what Zach from Daytona Beach, Florida noticed. So he decided to ask Amy about the feels like temperatures. Thanks for your question, Zach. What is the heat index? The air temperature alone doesn't tell the whole hot weather story, and that's where the heat index comes in. The heat index is often called the feels like temperature because it combines the actual air temperature with humidity to estimate how hot it feels to the human body. But why does humidity matter so much? Our bodies have a built in cooling system. Sweat. When sweat evaporates from our skin, it removes heat and helps us cool down. But when the air is already full of moisture, that is, when the humidity is high, our sweat can't evaporate as easily. And as a result, your body doesn't cool itself efficiently. And then you feel much hotter than the actual temperature. Think of it this way: humidity acts like a blanket that traps heat close to your body. Let's look at two examples with the exact same air temperature. Imagine it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside. In the first scenario, the humidity is very high, around 70%. Now, even though the thermometer says 95 degrees, the heat index can climb to about 122 degrees. Because your sweat isn't evaporating effectively, that makes it feel dangerously hot. Now, let's keep the temperature at 95 degrees, but lower the humidity to 20%. In this case, sweat evaporates much more easily, helping your body cool itself. The heat index is actually close to the actual temperature, so it feels more like 95 degrees. Same temperature, completely different experience. So that's why a dry 95-degree day in a desert location like Phoenix can feel a lot more tolerable than a humid 95-degree day in places like Florida or along the Gulf Coast. And the heat index isn't just about comfort. It can also be a safety issue. As the heat index rises, the risk of heat-related illnesses increases. When the heat index reaches around 90 to 100 degrees, prolonged outdoor activity can really become stressful. Between 100 and 120 degrees, the risk of heat exhaustion and heat stroke rises significantly. And above that, conditions can become extremely dangerous, especially for children, older adults, and people working or exercising outdoors. So the next time you hear a weather forecast mention the heat index, remember, it's not just how hot the air is, it's how hot it feels when humidity is factored in. Temperature tells part of the story, humidity tells the rest. And together they help us understand what our bodies will actually experience when we step outside. Thanks, Zach, for the great Ask Amy question. If you found this answer helpful, please hit the thumbs up on this video and be sure to subscribe to my channel for other content like my podcast or cruise weather updates. If you'd like to submit your own question to Ask Amy, go to my website, amysweezey.com, and click on the Contact tab at the top of the page. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.